Welcome back, guys. If you follow me on Instagram or Facebook, you saw that I posted some pictures of me restoring the headlights on a 2001 Lincoln LS. Well, I didn't record a video on that one, so today I'm going to go ahead and show you my process on this 1992 Lexus SC400. Okay, so this is my parents' 1992 Lexus SC400, and as you can see, the headlights do have a little bit of yellowing to them. It's got a little moisture in here too, but we're not going to cover that on today's video. We're just going to try to make these headlights look nearly clear again. Now, this headlamp over here, the driver's side or the left headlamp, is a little bit worse than the passenger side or right headlamp, but we're going to go ahead and do both of them so we can see if we can make them match. Now, the materials that I'm going to be using today are as follows. I've got some plastic restorer. You can choose the different brands. I'm using Meguiar's Plastic X. I've got an applicator pad, some tape, and I'll show you what the tape is for. I've got some 800 grit sandpaper. Now, if your headlights are really bad, you may want to start off with maybe like a 500 grit sandpaper, but I wouldn't go any lower than 500 grit. So I've got some 800 grit sandpaper since these headlights are not that bad, and then 3000 grit sandpaper, and also like a towel of some sort to be able to wipe off the polish once you're done polishing it. Now, one other thing you're going to need for this is a spray bottle with water in it, since we're going to be wet sanding the headlights. Okay, so I want to go ahead and apologize in advance. The birds are very talkative today, so you'll probably really hear them in the background well. So the first thing you want to start with is your tape. Now, you want to tape off all around the headlights. The reason we're going to be doing that is to help keep us from sanding the bumper down or sanding the paint down by accident whenever we're sanding this headlight. Now, I've just got some regular masking tape here. You could use some painter's tape or something like that. That'd probably work out very well as well. Now, when you have a curved surface like this, obviously the tape's not going to curve very well. So you want to start off with little pieces like this. Just kind of tuck them under the headlight. And just kind of work your way all the way around. I like to make sure that I get inside of these edges as well, so I don't accidentally get the edge with the sandpaper. Okay, good. So now you've got your headlight taped off. You're ready to grab your sandpaper and your bottle of water. Now, what you want to do is you want to go ahead and wet down the headlight really well and wet down your sandpaper as well. And just go ahead and start sanding your headlight in a circular motion. Now, I'm starting with the 800 grit sandpaper on this headlight. And once I'm done with the 800 grit, we'll move on to the 3000 grit. You'll do this for probably 2 or 3 minutes until you've got the headlight sanded really nicely. May take a little longer than that depending on how bad your headlight is. Make sure to keep your headlight wet and your paper wet. Now, one thing I want to say that this is not the only method to do this. There are several other methods. My method's probably good for about a year or... Okay, for some reason, my camera keeps shutting off. So what I was trying to say is that there are several methods to doing this. My method's good for probably about a year or so. I'm not entirely sure. There are more permanent methods. I know ChrisFix has a method that is much more permanent, and I'll link that video below if you want to go watch that. Anyway, I'm going to get back to sanding here. Now for some of these harder to reach areas, you won't necessarily be able to sand in a circular motion, so you just kind of have to go straight across. Now I don't know how well you can see it. You can kind of see kind of a yellowish right there. What that is that's the oxidation actually coming off of the headlight when you're sanding. That's good, you want to see that. I think we may be good with the 800. I'm going to go ahead, rinse off the headlight. You'll also want some kind of lint-free towel as well, paper towel or something like that. I'm just going to dry this headlight off real quick so I can show it to you. Okay, what you can see here is we have like a good consistent haze all over the headlight. That's what we're looking for. So we're going to go ahead and move on to our 3000 grit. So now again, you want to get the headlight wet, and you'll want to go ahead and get your sandpaper wet as well, and just start sanding in a circular motion again. Now with this, you'll really want to keep your headlight wet. 3000 grit sandpaper likes to clog up really easily. So you'll probably be sanding this for probably a good 5 minutes. And since you've already seen me sand, I'm going to go ahead and skip on to the next part of the process. Okay, so now we have finished with the 5000 grit sandpaper, and as you can see, it's already starting to look better. I don't see any more yellow on there. It's starting to look a little more clear. So the next step we're going to move on to is the polish. You're going to want to take your applicator pad and the polish, and I like to put the polish directly on the light itself. Then take my applicator pad and start working it in. Now I'm going to go ahead and fast forward you through this process here. It's probably pretty boring to watch somebody just rub some polish into a headlight. Okay, so now you want to make sure and wipe the polish off of the headlight while it is still wet. And look how good it's already starting to look. That's starting to look really nice, other than the moisture in the headlight. But like I said today, we're not covering the moisture in the headlight. Man, look at how much better that looks already. Really starting to look really clear in this area. Let's keep going. Wow, that really, really is starting to look good. I think one more pass at it and we'll be good. Man, that looks so good. If it wasn't for this moisture in the headlight, that headlight would look brand new. So when I'm done with both of the headlights, polishing them up, I like to take some kind of like a carnauba wax and just wax them real nice, put some extra layer of protection over them. Hopefully it makes it last a little bit longer before you start seeing the yellow again. Now, I don't really feel the need to show you the process on the other headlight, but what I will do is I will show you what it looks like when I'm completely done, so you can see just how nice it looks. So now we can go ahead and pull our tape off. You don't want to leave it on there too long or it will leave a sticky residue behind. Well, all right, guys, we are all done here, and man, does that look so much better, except for the moisture in that headlight. But that's going to be a different video. Hopefully I can get to doing a video later on how to get the moisture out of the headlight and how to seal it back up, so you don't have to worry about that again. But look at this passenger side headlight over here. Look at how beautiful that looks. I even took a little bit of time just to take some polish to these lights right here, and they even look way better. Alright guys, that's where I'm going to go ahead and end this one. These headlights, they really turned out nice, didn't they? Anyway guys, you know what to do. You know, like, subscribe, comment, share this video. Don't even know why I'm telling you. You guys know what you need to do. Anyway guys, I really appreciate you watching. I'll catch you in the next video. Ooh. Also, real quick, make sure you go check out my Instagram and my Facebook. I'll leave links down in the description below so you can find them easily. Thanks again, guys.